Sam's Range back for the Super Smash Bros. Brawl update overhaul, and I'm here to cover the rumor mill. Alright. It's not that really... Well, I'm going to cover some rumors, but first I'm going to cover the Wabi impressions. What is Wabi? Well, it's a brand new demo that was featured in Japan. This new demo was good because it featured Kirby, Wario, Pokemon Trainer, and DDD, who were not playable at all at E4All, but Wario and Kirby were at the other Jump Festa demo. But this is our first time ever glimpsing Pokemon Trainer and DDD. Great, huh? Anyways, here are some impressions that have been noted. I won't state them all. If you want to see them, go to brawlcentral.com. But apparently Pokemon Trainer disappears from the background on certain stages. So in Delfino Plaza, when the stage is moving, he's gone from the background. Is it disappointing? A bit. I would have liked it if he maybe flew on a Pidgeot or any flying Pokemon, really. Or maybe just had his own flying platform. But it's alright. When a Pokemon dies, it dies normally, but instead of, let's say, Squirtle coming back when it's killed, the next Pokemon in the order will come. So, Squirtle won't respawn on the stage, Ivysaur will. What will this do? Well, it'll force you to kind of main all three, right? Because if you've got Squirtle dead, and you want him back on the stage, you're going to have to switch to two Pokemon. That's a lot of lag, and like it says on the dojo, switching out too much will hurt your stamina. Or will it? Another thing that was noted is that stamina might have been gone. It hasn't really been noticeable, but like I said, the way on which Pokemon respawn will kind of make you have to play the different Pokemon. For victory poses, Pokemon Trainer doesn't actually clap or do anything. It's the Pokemon that does it, and he acknowledges the Pokemon does all the work for him. So he's kind of lazy. Got Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard to clap for him, but that's still pretty cool. Some different colors for him are Game Boy color, which is black and white, red, green, and blue. All I heard was some pretty good things. Pokemon are average. Squirtle is comparable to Young Link. Ivysaur is said to have some good moves, and Charizard's up B is said to be pretty strong. And he's looking to be pretty mid-tier right now. Not necessarily the best. Because, I don't know, Squirtle seems a little bit weak. Ivysaur's Bullet Seed is limited to him being stationary, and Charizard, of course, has the downside of being a little bit slower. But that's the general synopsis of Pokemon Trainer. DDD is set to also be pretty good. He could throw his Waddle Dees, which are easily spammable, so you could throw them pretty consecutively and quickly. That's pretty good, right? And you could suck them up and throw them back out. That's cool. That's DDD's neutral B, actually. Inhale. Similar to Kirby's, but it has a smaller range and it does less damage. That's what it says here. Anyways, his attacks seem to be slow, or his attacks seem to be quick, while the character seems to be slow. He's kind of like the new Ganondorf, in a sense, and he's looking to be a pretty good character. Wario has the Bite as his neutral B move, which you can use to catch attacks. His up B is the Corkscrew, which it says Wario's Corkscrew is him spinning around multiple times as he jumps. And his side B is like Yoshi's Egg, which was already noted, but sure, the speeds are variable. And that pretty much all I'm going to delve into. There's more, of course. And one person even claimed that Lucario was in a Pokeball. But then he also said Luigi was in a Pokeball. Or did he say Lugia? Anywho, it has generally been accepted that he was lying. So, no worry, Lucario fans. You guys still have a chance. Well, I shouldn't say you, because I'm a pretty big fan of Lucario myself. Just not that big. Anyways, that's what the impressions were generally from Wabi. You could, like I said, get more of them if you just go to brawlcentral.com. Now, another rumor is that Ness, Marth, and Roy have been disconfirmed by one of the most reliable gaming magazines in Japan, which actually gave Brawl a perfect score, which can only be done for one game per console. Now, some people say that this magazine gives away easy scores for games, but sure it does, but not really perfects. Those are rare. The only other games off the top of my head that got perfect are Nintendogs, Final Fantasy XII, Vagrant Story, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and oh shoot, there's another one. Anyways, yeah, not a lot of games. So, it's pretty rare, and I'm actually glad to find out that Brawl actually has significance. It's something special. It's something good. Finally. I'm happy to hear this. I'm happy to hear that it's not a disappointment in any form. Sigh of relief. Anyways, back to Ness and Marth being disconfirmed. Now, apparently the Ness thing says that he is in the background of the stage. That's one of the translations of it. But you know, I don't know if that one's really that accurate. This is what the actual translation says. The title is, Do You Remember Ness? Ness, a representative of the Mother 2 series, has been appearing in Smash. He started out in Smash Brothers as a hidden character. In order to make him playable, all that trouble you had to go through. Bad translation there. Incidentally, the movie featured on the official website reveals that Mr. Saturn is still a throwable item. Mr. Saturn is still a throwable item. Ness is no longer playable. Ness is no longer playable. It doesn't say the Ness is no longer playable part, but it's looking to be that way, guys. Like, some say, oh, well, they could give Ness a new moveset. Why would they give him a new moveset if he couldn't just give him those new moves to Lucas? Ness is out. Lucas is a way to buff up Ness. Capiche? Capiche. And the next one is title. Do you remember Marth and Roy? They are touched upon in the column of the page, but these two... Oh, guys, I'm not reading you quote from quote. But that's okay. They are touched upon in the column page, but these two participated in Melee from the Fire Emblem series. One of them is Marth, who's from the game Fire Emblem and the Sword of the Dark Dragon and Light. Fui no Suji. That's how I call it. Oh, no, wait, that's Roy. Or Marth. Yeah. You know what, guys? I'm mixed up. Sorry, my bad. My bad. The other is Roy, comes from Fire Emblem, the Sword of the Seals. Fui no Suji. Marth wields a fast, flowing sword, and though immature, Roy wields a potent blade. Can Ike surpass his two predecessors? Can Ike surpass his two predecessors? Anybody know what that word means? It means that these two are out. Ness, Marth, Roy, bye-bye. And you might as well include Pichu and Doc there. And I'd say young Link, but maybe not. Or maybe? Or what? Well, this leads us to another rumor. This rumor was in a recent Brawl commercial, and if you haven't known, there have been tons of these going on lately. Check them out on YouTube. Some of them are actually even in my favorites, so you can check it out there. Anyways, this is an extended one, and it shows a trophy of casual wear Link. That's what the trophy is called. At first, when I first saw this, my heart almost jumped out of my throat because I thought it disconfirmed young Link. But this is what it says. Casual wear Link. It's Link in casual wear. He's wearing a cut and sewn V-neck shirt with a lobster design on both front and back. His orange capri pants coordinate his outfit. He's known as the fashion leader among the residents of Outside Island. Compared to his well-known green outfit, this one is more leisurely. Origination: The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. It has touched nothing about Wind Waker, which a Young Link trophy would. Right? It just talks about his clothes. So this actually bolsters his odds. The other trophies confirmed were Tom Nook and his nephews, which actually talks about them. They're probably out. Chibi Robo, I never really expected him to get in. And there's another one guy shown, but I never knew who he was. So, what does this mean? I guess Tom Nook and Chibi Robo aren't in, and it bolsters Young Link's odds. But we'll have to wait and see just for that as everything else. Anyways, more rumor discussion on the next video.